Hello and welcome. My name is Adam Neely, and I will be leading the presentation on Untrash. As a co-founder, my partners being Zach and Aiden. Um, Litter is a global problem, and it is affecting the planet's health, and there is substantial evidence of this in our everyday life. I just want you to imagine walking alongside any remote area in urban California and you will notice a substantial amount of plastics that are just littered around in the area because there's genuinely no use. There's other than waste management, there are very few organizations that collect this trash. It's just littered most of the time. And here at Untrash, we're going to be striving towards creating purely recyclable headwear while simultaneously promoting an increased awareness of recycling and sustainability. Um, Penetrating into the $1.7 trillion fashion industry is usually a different task for smaller startups. It is an extremely saturated industry. But here at Untrash, we pride ourselves on being one of the few companies that focus on manufacturing purely recycled goods. From a market analysis, the vast majority of individuals wear hats on at least a semi-often basis, which already qualifies them to be potential customers, and compound this with the fact that even more vast, substantial amount of people support recycling and sustainability efforts means that even at a low estimate of just about half the population of potential customers in the state of Nevada alone would reach about 1.5 million. Why our solution is the best? With only 5 to 7% of plastics recycled in the US, which is about 3 tons worth, and with 75% of all plastics reusable and recycling efforts continuing to gain support, that leaves us with a vast quantity of raw materials to pick from, not even to mention any exports from other countries. Combine this with our environmental involvement in communities who focus on the further development of sustainability efforts leads us here at Untrash to have a high success potential with goods mainly being sourced domestically, meaning that even though we could import our raw materials, we'll still be able to flip them for a great product here in the United States. Our products will prevent the head from receiving damaging UV rays and protect it from the harsh elements, whether it be rain, wind, or snow. You will be safe using your hair will at least be safe using our products. Um, Here at Untrash, we want to have as little of a footprint physically as possible, being that we will be a primarily online based company, so that reduces a vast majority of our operating costs associated with licenses, with companies to sell our products, patents, with competing products. Instead, a large majority of our potential funds will go straight into the marketing of our product. So it'll really get us out there. We will have a extra chunk of change to throw around to really get our product out and ahead. And because of our unique identity here at Untrash, we can provide goods at a greater cost than our rivals as we represent a vastly supported ideology of further sustainability. Now, moving forward, how we're going to make money in the next 2 years. While we did not be a profitable startup in our first year, I see that as a very average statistic, and we had to go from the ground up basing on how we're going to do our recycled products and moving forward. We won't have these costs. On our first year, we're going to be mainly expecting at least twice the amount of growth, and we will have with our previous net revenue being at $24,000, we will be upwards of $50,000. This is just expected with our high prices and increased consumer base. On year 2, it'll be fairly standard. We're going to be hiring key individuals to stimulate growth throughout the company and to efficiently use its capital to reinvest into the company. We want sustainability internally as much as we do want it externally. And Untrash employees will be having higher living conditions moving forward. All in all, Untrash will be moving forward as a very successful company.